For a long time from now, I really wanted to speak about my self-love journey, and today I really felt this is the time I'll record this video and share it with the world. But I dealt with a lot of triggers. I just cried my heart out and still chose to show up. So hope whoever is watching this, I just want to remind you that triggers will be a part of life. How quickly you gather yourself up and do exactly what you really desire to do. Set your life apart from those who collapse. I'm not saying go harsh on yourself, but I'm saying feel everything till it breaks your heart. But then get up and feel that your heart was never broken. Softer you keep your heart, more you will be able to feel without being broken. Hope you like this video. So the first time, let's not say first time, this video is completely unscripted, so expect a lot of human imperfections and not at all a single layer of sophistication that can hide those imperfections. So I'm keeping it very raw. So the first thing that really happened to me was my childhood, where my entire childhood I used to listen very ugly things about myself, about my life, about how bad it is going to be, how worst it can be, and most of the time whatever the other people, mostly the adults of my home, projected at me delivered the message that okay, I hate you, I reject you, you're so bad, you're not good enough for anything. I won't say I had a totally loveless childhood, but there was a lot of hate, there was a lot of fear, there was a lot of shaming. That required a deep inner work in my early 20s in order just to breathe, actually. So all these things kept happening for like till the time I was 7, 8, 9, 10, I don't know. But from a very young age, I faced a lot of rejection, a lot of hate from the people who should have protected me. Then it led me in my teenage years to only think about freedom. How can I be free from all these? How can I be free now? And since I grew up with all these external noises, I also developed a very harsh internal critic that would criticize the fuck out of me if I went wrong in any way possible. So I grew up to be a girl who was not allowed to make her mistakes, who was not allowed to know herself beyond what she was told, and someone who was prepared to earn love instead of being loved truly. So my teenage years, I just carried a lot of conflict about what I know was right and why it was not feeling right to me. And I was questioning everything. How I'm being grown up, why this, why that, why you are asking me to earn love, why you are asking me to be something else that I'm not. And I remember I was a very quiet teenager. I wouldn't talk to anyone much. I would often be there in my own thoughts, just few close friends that I would laugh. I loved making jokes, I loved making stories, I loved telling stories to people, and that's how I was. But I did all of that in a quiet container of invisibility. I never allowed anyone to come close to me. I never allowed anyone to be really, in the feeling of emotional depth with me. I knew how to be with the people without getting emotionally close to them. And though my needs for belonging, connection, and feeling important, that okay, you mean something to me, were constantly pushed back, denied at home, at school. But I still see myself finding few people who were so good to me that they actually made me forget a lot of pain that I endured and somehow made me smile. And to that, I really owe this to all my childhood friends who are still my friends, and for seeing me who I truly was and loving me anyway. So that kind of gave me courage to question more about what was happening at home. And I'm really grateful to my school, because in school most of the teachers loved me, most of my friends loved me, most of my juniors, seniors, Aya mothers, Piyun bhaiyas, principal sir, ma'am, everybody kind of loved me. So my school was my healing place actually. So after receiving this contrast, at one place you're being so appreciated, so loved, and you're coming back to the same place where nobody loves you, nobody is able to see what you're going through. It was a very challenging childhood and teenage. And to cope up with that, I developed certain hobbies. I would paint, I would write, I would read a lot. And I decided something to myself, that if nobody loves me, I will love myself. And to this 13-year-old, whenever she decided to do that, I am telling you, I'm still going so strong with this. No matter what happens in life, I never forget that I'm loved. No matter if people go any level to convince me that you are unlovable, I just smile and look at them that maybe your shadows are not allowing you to see that how lovable I am. I forgive you and I love myself. So that is the power of self-love that kept me going, and I was at the peak of my life. I was performing at stages, I was going high, I was going good, but alone, invisible, not letting anyone to love me, not letting anyone to be there for me. Just my own self, just my creativity, just my art. And at one point, God took it all from me. I was no longer feeling inspired to create, inspired to write, because God said to me at that moment, now is the time you face it. Now is the time you don't hide yourself behind the veil of being busy, showing up in the world, being loved for your external persona, but you truly deserve to be loved for your soul. So just pack it all back, and just try seeing yourself as who you are without all these things, without all these coping mechanisms. And that point, it is 2017 when my grandmother passed away. My grandmother was the only person I was very close, and she was the only kind of emotional support at the moment in my life. And when she passed away, I actually went into a huge journey with grief, with spiritual awakening, and with all my emotions that were hiding behind a door. And then suddenly the door was open. And it was crazy, it was hell crazy. So now, everything that I used to use as a coping mechanism was not there for me. I didn't make it to the college because we had certain financial obligations and everything, and I had to work. And going to college was such a big dream because education was always my first priority. But God and universe was educating me on a different level. Now I see it like that. It is no longer a setback, but it was a big stepping stone that I was not able to understand at the moment. So now with no coping mechanisms, I actually said goodbye to the big persona I spent all of my life and years to create. That stage personality, that people's person. Wherever I am, I know people are going to talk to me, people are going to love me, people are going to be around me. All of it was gone, and I packed all of my certificates, prizes and gifts in a box, and I said to myself, now whoever comes to my life, they have to see the true me. They have to see the real me, and whether they choose to love me or not, but I want to be seen like this. Not with all the mechanisms I have, but my real, vulnerable self. But wait. Before that, I also got into this self-love trend that was going on during my late teenage. That was 2018 and 19, and I was crazy about this transformation, looking good, feeling good in my body, getting my skin healthy, getting my body in shape. And I did everything. I got fit, I changed the environment, I allowed myself to break some rules, I lived, loved, and terribly lost. Now the new, whatever the old mechanisms, they were not gone, they were just transformed into something else. I was a hardcore crazy person about the self-help guides and books and everything. I would read, I would change, I would shape-shift, and I would not even look about how I'm feeling about in my body or anything. I would just go after all these things, because that is the moment I realized whenever we were told, we were talked about the self-love, only one image comes to my mind, and that is a perfect girl in a perfect figure with perfect hairs and perfect skin, waves her hair like this, and she says, I love myself. So basically, we all wanted to be Pooh, the character Kareena Kapoor played in Kabhi Khushi Kabhi Gum. You know, the perfect girl who knows her worth, who knows her value, who rejects people at their face if they don't, match her presence. I was also a part of this hamster wheel for some time, until my body started shaking. I started losing my vitality, I started losing my health, I started losing everything that I was trying to prepare. Setbacks over setbacks, there was no steady progress, there was no steady growth, there was actually nothing. There was just me and the mess, and my habit of getting into one after another soul draining, drenching relationship, adventures, and a lot of crazy people that I met. A lot of spiritual delusions, hardcore of narcissism. I discovered a lot of things during this time actually. But after coming out of that zone, that is like 2021 to 22, my illusions were keep on, breaking away. They were just falling down one by one, and I felt a lot of guilt, terrible amount of shame, terrible amount of disconnection, terrible amount of identity loss, and a complete no sense of reality at all. I was not able to discern what is my reality. So to that level, I took myself in the name of soul work, in the name of self-love, in the name of a lot of things. And I realized all these things were perpetuated, were projected by the world to earth. And it was all disconnecting me from myself, from my soul. And somehow or the other, I decided I have drifted apart from my home. Now I need to return back to this 13-year-old me who said, if nobody loves me, I will love myself. But this time, I will love myself and I'll let others love me too. I will not losing myself in all these things, in all these emotional walls that just got a new color, but the emotional walls are still the same. So my journey to returning back to my 13-year-old self demanded me to just throw away the perfection, the endless striving of being perfect, the endless cycle of earning love even from my own self, and a lot of deconditioning about everything that I have known about me, about myself, about my life, about family, about relationships, about work, about everything. My entire belief system collapsed and rebuilt itself. And that's how we go to the last part. That is where I learned self-love is not equals to perfection. Self-love is equals to acceptance and compassion for me, for myself, and my soul. I'm not going to abandon my body in the persuasion of spirit. I'm not going to abandon my emotions in the persuasion of perfecting my body. I'm not going to lose my body in the persuasion of perfecting my mind. I want to have it all with me. I want to love myself. I want to love others. I want myself to love me. I want others to love me. And I want it all. Slowly and steadily, I got back to the place where all these versions of me are truly and happily united. And this brought a major transformation in me that I have poured down in my 21-day self-love meditation course that I'm very, very glad to share with you all. My first student that enrolled in this course, she came to me where she felt she was nowhere in her own life, and now she is proudly sitting like an empress at the center of her soul, at the center of her life. This was my journey. This was my lesson. This was my soul's gift. because the other side of your wound was not suffering, it was wisdom. And my soul chose this wisdom. My soul chose to share this wisdom with the world. And if you too want to have this transformation in your life, I would like to invite you for this deep 21 days of self-love journey with me. The links and details will be shared in the description. You can also contact me directly in the given number available on the screens. And yes, let's get started. And I'm not leaving you alone with my journey and story here. I'm leaving you with a 10 minutes self-love guided meditation towards the end. So watch this video ahead. Enjoy. Follow me, share it with your friends. And yes, let's change the world with loving ourselves first. Take care. And make sure you listen to this video towards the end. Be seated or lie down comfortably. Allow yourself to deeply relax. Breathe gently, normally, as consciously as you can, as mindfully as you can. Embrace your body, embrace this moment fully, freely and completely. Allow yourself to feel a lot of love, lot of gratitude for yourself, for choosing this moment for you. This moment is here to guide you towards your eternal home that is within your own heart, that is within your own soul. You no longer have to abandon yourself for anything. Love, connection, belonging, acceptance. Every single thing that you are longing for at this moment is simply inside you. And today, just give yourself permission to receive it now. Receive it fully from your own self, from your soul, from the divine in you. Be there, embracing this moment. Close your eyes, take a deep breath in. Relaxing the jaw, relaxing the muscles, relaxing all the parts of your body. Feeling your blood rushing up and down, down and up. Feeling your heartbeat, feeling your cells. Everything is here, everything is working perfectly for you. First, be thankful to your body for keeping you alive, for keeping you here, for keeping you safe all these years. Whether you have survived a lot of situations that made you feel unlovable or anyway flawed. Gently thank your body for protecting you, for knowing the best that it knew back then. But right now, we will remind your body that it is loved. It is safe to be loved. It is safe to love. First thing that we are going to do is we are going to release the blocks towards self-love. Self-love is not selfish. Self-love is not dangerous. Self-love is not delusional. Self-love is the foundation of all the love that you are going to experience in life. Self-love is the safe place where you keep your inner child safe, where you keep the divine feminine in you safe, divine masculine in you safe. your soul safe, your mind safe, your body safe, your life safe, your future safe, all completely safe in love. Here nobody and no one has control or power over you. Only you have the authority. You have the sovereignty and freedom to decide and choose for yourself. I release the need to believe loving myself will make me lose connections around me. I release the need to believe loving myself will make me selfish or disconnected from others. I release the need to believe loving myself fully will make me abandon others. I am safe to love myself at the same time loving others. Nothing and no one needs to be abandoned. Love has a capacity to welcome all. Feel this truth in your heart, feel this truth in your body, and allow yourself to be filled with love. Now visualize a pink light sparkling over your head, gently covering you from head to toe and releasing all these stagnant energies, all these blocks from your body that blocks you from loving yourself completely. We are choosing to release this now. So whatever the blocks are, you can name them by yourself, or you can recognize by whatever I am speaking at the moment. Self-love blocked by shame, self-love blocked by inner child wounds, self-love blocked by conditioning, self-love blocked by external expectations, self-love blocked by not knowing the best for you. Whatever it is, it can be individual as well. Just think about it. Just think about why and how you were not allowed to love yourself. And as this pink light keeps glowing, imagine that block leaving your body as a dark fume, and it's vanishing in the air. Take a deep breath in and release this block completely and totally now. I love myself, I love me, I love my soul, I love my body, I love my mind, I love my heart. There's nothing, absolutely nothing unlovable about me. I am so deserving of love. Love is all that I know, and love is here for me. Great love is here for me, and I choose that love, and I allow that love to choose me. I allow that love to stay by me. This love is here for me, and I am here for this love. I'm emotionally open and available for deep love. I'm spiritually free, totally guided and protected to be in love with myself, with my life, with my body, with my heart, with my soul, with my dreams, with my destiny. I allow this love to surround me completely. Now imagine going out in your day, doing your things, feeling a lot of love and gratitude for yourself, for everything around you. Imagine that everything is connected to you with love, and you are connected to everything with love. Love is guiding your days. Love is guiding all of your decisions. It's there for you, and you are there for it. Let there be love. Let there be peace. Imagine everything working out for you in the best way possible, because you chose love and love chose you, and you are love.